Just Being Me podcast. Your girls, Margot and Mary. When you focus on the problem gets bigger. The mind is such an incredible power that it literally expands whatever it touches. When we are faced with a challenge, obstacles, or problem, our tendency is to nurture it. We talk about it, we describe it vividly, we monitor its progress day by day, imagining how much it is growing and how it affects or devastating every aspect of our lives. What we are actually doing is giving the problem more value than it's worth. When confronted with a difficulty, we must immediately shift our attention from the problem to the solution. We can think, speak, and bring the best possible outcome into existence by focusing on where we are going, not on where we think we are. My positive, faithful attitude quickly brings me good. Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
That was good.
Yeah, because we do focus on our problems, and we do tend to keep talking about it instead of talking about the solution of the problem.
Exactly. You can talk till you blue in the face.
Yeah. It already happened. It's done. How are you going to turn it around is the question.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, hey, you guys. We are here. Or, hey, y'all. Because it's more than guys. And it's ladies here, too. Hey, y'all. Welcome to Just Being Me podcast. You're here with Miss Mary is on the box.
Hello. It's good to see you, Miss Margot.
It is. I'm good to see me too. Finally, I've been out without the camera for a couple of weeks now, it feels like. But I got it fixed. I'll talk about that in my weekend review. We want to say hey y'all to everybody that tuned in last week. Please continue to spread the word to your friends and family about our podcast. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Castbox, Spreaker, iHeartRadio, Deezer, Podcast Addict, and Amazon Music under podcast. My tongue twister. All right. All right. Let's jump into the weekend. What you do this weekend, Miss Mary?
Family.
Oh, yeah. Family. Yeah.
My daughter came in with my two grandsons.
Mm-hmm.
They came in on Friday. They left on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just full of family the whole weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So she split her time between me and her dad.
Mm-hmm.
And her friends, so that was kind of split three ways.
Okay.
So it was nice. It was good seeing them. Yeah, I miss them.
Mm-hmm.
All that energy running around, just having a good time, showing me everything. But that was my weekend pretty much. Just hanging out with my grandkids and my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Made a Target run. That was basically it. Just got, just picked up some stuff for the kids. They wanted some racing cars.
Mm-hmm.
So I went and did that for them. They want remote control cars. They're into that right now.
Oh, okay.
I found that for them. And then once we got home and they came back and we opened it up, I mean, just the sound of it going up and down those hardwood floors. I was fit to be tied. I'm like, oh, Lord. Lord, why did I do that? But it was pretty good. I had a good weekend. It was full. It was full. I was very tired. Monday.
Right.
I was tired, but that was my weekend. And how was yours, lady?
Mine was full too. It was a good weekend. I enjoyed it. I did work at the kitchen.
Oh, you did. You've been going to the kitchen lately.
I've been going to the kitchen on Saturdays and Sundays.
Okay.
To try to give my guy a break, and
Okay.
that's the hardest days to staff. So it's just him and I
Okay.
really on Saturdays and Sundays.
Okay.
Then his cousins are. His cousin do come in the morning, and they'll come in the afternoon. So I just stay there till about 3, and then he'll go in the morning like 9:30, and then stay till like 3 or 4 or whatever, depending on what's going on.
Okay.
And it's cool. It's cool to get out of the house. As y'all know, I'm an introvert, so I can just really pretty much stay in the house like all day. The pandemic was like the year of the introverts because we love staying. We ain't gotta go nowhere. We couldn't go nowhere then, so I was enjoying it. But I do enjoy going to the kitchen and just getting to see what they do all week and prep some stuff for them and get stuff together for them. So I've been finding it very refreshing to do.
Okay.
And then I went to brunch with you and Pam.
Oh yeah, we went to brunch on Sunday. I forgot about that.
Yes, and your daughter and the boys. And that was fun. It was good to see your grandsons. They are so cute. They are just mouth-watering cute. They're just adorable. They are. They are. I was telling your daughter that, excuse me, the pictures don't do justice. When you see them in person, it's just like, oh my God, they're so adorable. Just two little love bugs. So that was fun. We ate. We went to brunch, but we didn't. We only ate once. Like we didn't get up after that.
I know.
We did not even get up to get another plate. We had the one plate, and we sat there and talked, and that was it.
I didn't even get any champagne.
Nope, we didn't even get a champagne. We didn't.
I had coffee and water.
We sure did. And we talked, and then we was done.
We was done.
Yeah. We didn't get our mimosa. We didn't get nothing. But it was good. The food was really good.
Yeah. I don't know what it was that I ate, but I didn't care for
you didn't like your omelet. No.
I had some kind of dish with the vegetables and the shrimp. I like that. That was really good. You guys really enjoyed it. My daughter talked about those pancakes all day.
Those pancakes were they were churro pancakes. Oh my God. Whatever butter that was on there. And then the lady didn't bring the syrup, because I'm glad she didn't bring the syrup, because I would have probably finished them pancakes, because they were so good. They were that good. They were good. And then after that, when I left you guys, I went to the kitchen, and then my fiance, because I need to start saying my fiance, because I don't like the word boyfriend, because I'm 49 years old and I shouldn't have a not I shouldn't have a boyfriend, but using that word, it sounds so juvenile. And so now that he's my fiance, I have noticed myself saying boyfriend more than ever. Like, I keep saying boyfriend. So my fiance, grandson, I watched him on that Saturday night. His mother had went out, and she had asked if we could watch him, and of course my fiance was at the kitchen, so he asked me, "What you doing after this?" And I'm like, going to Best Buy so I can get my computer fixed." Why? He said, because that she asked if we can watch the kids, but I ain't gonna be there. I'm like, great, okay. But one thing about it is he loves to play the video games. So I had the video game. He was good to go. He played the PlayStation 5. He didn't bother me. I didn't bother him. We was good. I was doing my hair in one room, and he was playing the video game. So he had a good time. And then he was at the kitchen, and of course his papa asked him, "Are you hungry?" And of course he said no. So he didn't eat anything. He in there playing a game. He come knocking on my bedroom door, and he was like, "I'm hungry." I said, "I knew you was gonna say you was hungry. I knew it." I said, "What do you want to eat?"
How old is the baby?
He has to be about, I say, between 8 and 10.
Okay.
I don't know. I said, "What do you want to eat?" He said, "Sushi."
Oh! Well, did you have some sushi in there? Did you have some sushi
I was like, "Sushi?" Okay, I wasn't ready for sushi. Like, I was like, okay, well, we do have to go to Best Buy, so I'll find a sushi place around. So we went.
Wait. And honey, them kids ain't what they used to be.
Okay, sushi, not McDonald's, not Jack in the Box, not Chick-fil-A, nothing. He said sushi. So yes, I found a sushi place for us to go to after we dropped off my computer. Let me tell you about my computer. I have a big old Mac. Like the desktop, my screen is humongous.
Girl, please. You had to take that in there?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
The thing is heavy.
Ooh, I bet it is.
And as I get out of the car, get it all snugged underneath my arm, a bug flew on my arm. The arm that I'm holding my big ass computer.
I dropped that. You didn't drop that?
No.
Okay.
But I was telling myself, Margot, don't drop this. You better try to swat it, do something. Put it on the ground, swat it, whatever. And it got like snugged in my arm, like the bug got kind of nestled in my arm. And so I'm scared of every bug in the world. So I'm just like, Lord, please, this is not gonna get away from me. Don't panic, because you're gonna drop your thing, you're gonna drop your computer. So his grandson came, and he was like, "What?" I was like, "Get the bug." But by the time I was telling him to get it, it flew away. I was like, "Oh gosh, I'm about to drop this computer, and then I'm gonna really fall on the ground."
Okay. Ooh.
So they fixed it. I was glad. They didn't have to. I did a update on my computer, like they do them updates or whatever. That's why I don't like doing updates, because always something get messed up.
Right.
So did the update. Everything was fine except for my cameras. My internal camera did not come back, and they said it was corrupted.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. So they had to do something, but they didn't have to wipe my thing clean, because if they had to do that, everything that I had on my computer was going to be gone.
And look, I've been there with the Geek Squad, wiping my crap clean, and listen, I was so mad. Margot, I didn't know my Microsoft Office, I didn't know the, I guess what,
the little key, the little key code,
Margot.
Yep.
I was like, I'm through with you, Geek Squad. My cousin said, don't you ever go back to that Geek Squad. You better call me and bring that computer. Because when you endeavor me like that, you forget about the people that IT, that's their job. Mm-hmm. So I never think my cousin's like, stop that. Don't even bother with that. He said, if you don't call me and bring that computer over here, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I had a really great Geek Squad person. This guy, he was training a female, so he was standing there as she was, make sure you do this, make sure that he was training her very well. Make sure you ask the customer this, that, whatever. So got me in there, out of there. And so when I went to go pick it up on Sunday, pick it up Sunday, he was standing outside of the little area. And so I said, I'm here to pick up my computer. And he was like, oh, okay. And he's like, let me check your ID and this, that, whatever. He said, I knew that was you, Miss Evans, but I was just doing my job. I said, and that's right. Thank you for checking my ID so nobody walking out with my computer, because they didn't found my paperwork laying outside. Mm-hmm. He said, well, thank you for bringing your paperwork in, because people don't bring their paperwork in.
Oh, wow.
He's like, oh, I'm back. Here's my ID. They don't bring the paperwork back. I said, oh, of course. So him and I had a really great conversation. He went over my computer with me, and he gave me some tips of a surge protector that I'm going to get that will help with something. I don't know, but I'm gonna get it because he wrote it down and all that stuff for me. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna get that. And he got my computer.
Now is that how your camera got corrupted? Was it something that had to do with the surge or something?
No, it wasn't. But he was saying how you plug your stuff all in, and if say everything cut off, and it could do something to your computer. But if you have this specific surge protector, which can plug in your computer, my printer, and some other stuff in there,
like the ones we have at work. Okay.
It'll keep it from being like destroyed. Yeah. So I said, okay, cool. So that was cool. And then I've been working on my clean set for the Clean and Crazy comedy show with Wanda White. So I've been working on my set, trying to get a solid 10-15 minutes until where I'm just like, all right, I'm good, because I know I can ad lib on a couple of things, but I just want to be really set. And then I have a Zoom birthday party on November 6th for a 70-year-old woman. So I'm going to use that same set. I'm going to try it out then, and then that following week I'll be doing it at the J Spot. So that's all I've been doing. It felt like I did a whole lot this weekend, and I did.
Okay.
It was full, but it was good. It was really good. Okay, let's jump on.
That's good. It was hot. It was very hot.
It was hot. It was hot.
Ooh, it was hot.
It's hot, and then it was cold at night. Like I'm like,
exactly.
Just let it be cold, cause it's cold and it's hot.
Yeah, I was going to ask you. I've been seeing on the news. I meant to ask you last week about that smell.
Oh,
are you guys experiencing that at all?
Oh my God! Thank you for bringing that up, because I meant to put that on here. Yes, like I can smell it right now. It is horrible. I'm telling you, it is so freaking horrible. So in the city of Carson, they have it's a channel that's over there by the power plant, and I don't know what they put in that thing, but it smells horrible. It smells like rotten eggs to the 10th power. That's what it smelled like. And it hurts your stomach. It's hurting my stomach. Like, I wasn't smelling it. As soon as you said that, I smelled it. I was like, I smell it.
I kept seeing it on the news, and I keep forgetting to ask Margot about that. Today I was smelling something, and I'm like, is that smell? Is that what they're experiencing in Carson?
Yes.
Has it moved? Mm-hmm. Or what?
It is moving. I mean, it's staying here, but it's affected other areas. But it's a horrible smell. And this morning I was putting my makeup on in the bedroom, and I got up to go and look to see what I was going to wear. So I had to walk through the living room to get to the other room. And it smelled, I didn't smell it in the bedroom, but when I opened that door, I was like, oh my God, what the heck? I mean, to the point where I didn't even think it was the Carson smell. I was like, did I not flush the toilet? Did he not flush the toilet? Did we both didn't flush the toilet because this shit stank? I'm going to go look in toilets. I'm like, no. And I looked at his. I said, I was like, Margot, it's Carson. It's that smell. And I'm like, oh, it's so horrible. It's so horrible. It smells bad. They have people that have to actually move from their homes.
That's what I heard. Yes. Ooh, kids are getting sick. All kind of stuff. I'm like, that must be God awful.
It is. It really is. It makes my stomach hurt. I was pulling in today. As soon as I hit close, well, I was in because we work in Carson, but I got closer to my place, and it just hit real strong. My stomach was like, oh man.
Now, did they say how long that's going to be going on, or what they're going to do about it?
They said they put some deodorizer in it. They don't need to put deodorizer in it. They need to drain whatever it is turn it over. And if you need to put water in that channel, then put some new water in the channel. Because it's beyond deodorizer. You gotta get rid of whatever's in there. It's bad.
Right. And, it has to be something really strong. And you're right. Deodorizer is not going to help, especially if it's making people sick. And not only that, it says respiratory problems, headache, your eyes are irritated, all that. It's something in there that they need to go in and, like you said, just drain it and clean it or whatever they can do.
Yeah.
Because, deodorizer,
come on.
No, that's not going to work. People
gross.
Are getting sick.
People are getting sick. Your little deodorizer, that ain't nothing. It didn't do nothing. It made it worse, probably. So I'm like,
I can't imagine those people living over there and have to endure that behind that channel. Because I know people that their backyard and then there's the channel.
Right there.
Ooh, wait.
They have to move. They gave them some vouchers and said that they'll give us some kind of air purifier. Don't nobody want that. Just get the funk up out of here.
And the thing is, it's real sad. Is like we don't know what the cause and effect's going to be.
Right.
And 2 years or 3 years, everybody over in that area or that lives by there could develop cancer.
Yeah.
They do. But you just don't know what kind of damage that it's doing because Margot, it's been there for weeks now.
Yeah.
The smell.
Yeah. And they're having a election. Let me see. I don't know what it's for.
An election for the city of Carson?
Yes. So, and I don't know none of them folks because I'm not from Carson, California. I'm from South Central LA. Whoa. But what
you see?
Whoop. It is for, it's a city clerk. It's a city clerk by November 2nd. If I was any of these people on this ballot right here, I would be making my name known in this stank over here. I would be trying to figure out something. You'll be seeing me on TV. Monette Marie Gavino, Fabalaba, whatever her name is, Vera, Jeffrey, Mila. Like, y'all need to be up somewhere over there by that channel, being on the TV, being on a channel, so we can know who you are, because I don't know who to vote for, and I can't ask Mary because she don't live over here.
I don't live over here, and I don't know the people.
I don't know the people. I open that thing up. I said, I don't even know you, but you know what you could do? Go be famous over here by this channel, and at least look like you're trying to do something.
Absolutely.
So I could be like, oh, that's Maria. That's Maria from the ballot. Oh, okay, let me get Maria because she over there trying to get rid of the funk. So I'm gonna pick Maria. Yeah. So I don't know none of y'all. I don't. Like I said, I live in Carson, so I'm gonna vote. I'm gonna have to do my own research because, like I said, Mary is my researcher. She be telling me on the general elections with everybody, but I got to do my own research on y'all. So somebody get up in the news so you can get a vote. You get my vote if I see you in the news.
And hear about what you say you're doing.
See what you say, what you do, what you think you can do, or what you gonna do. Drain the thing. What you gonna do? I'm gonna listen to you.
Right.
Oh, okay. Let's jump into. Let's talk about it.
Okie dokie.
Okay. So. So let's start with where did it go? Dave Chappelle. So I'm following up on Dave Chappelle because the Netflix protest. It was a Netflix walkout today where they protest and they requested that Netflix remove Dave Chappelle's imagery from Netflix offices.
They moved his imagery.
And they don't want nothing that has to do with Dave Chappelle at Netflix, or they're going to quit or whatever. So, from the Shade Room, my favorite place, supporters would staged a walkout to protest Dave Chappelle's stand-up special, The Closer. The moment finally came today, and in addition to calling him out once again, a list of demands drove them drove their point home. The organizer of Netflix walkout spoke to the crowd of protesters and slammed Dave Chappelle for allegedly refusing to meet. But it's the long list of demands the protesters have for Netflix that signal the backlash is far from over. So let me see if they have the let me see if
but that's not true. They did not contact Dave to sit down with them, because Dave is coming out and said, hey, I'll sit down and talk to you, right?
Yep.
So what are they talking about?
Right, making up shit, just like they making up shit about this whole closer special. Like, you guys are making up shit. Just making it up. I don't get it. And I ended up watching a piece of it again, and I did not really see, because it's at the end of his show, and I did kind of doze off because it was late, so I didn't see this part of it. So I was watching YouTube, and it says this is the part that they're not talking about. And so I was like, what part is that? So I looked at it again, and it was the part where he was talking about he was doing his show in San Francisco, and there was a transgender person that always comes to his shows and sits in the front of
the lady.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so he said she sat there, she laughed and this and that and whatever. So he ended up having a conversation with her and found out that she wanted to be a comedian all this time, but because she was transgender, she didn't think that she would be able to do it, whatever. So he told her, the next time that I'm out here in San Francisco, I want you to open for my show. And so she was like, oh my God, okay. So he called her. He said, I'm coming to San Francisco. She opened for his show, and he said she bombed for all 45 minutes.
Say that.
Bombed. He said, but it was okay. He said, because he liked the way that she got off the stage. Usually a comedian, if you bomb for 45 minutes, you're not going to be seen anymore in that little concert. You're not going to be there. You're going to leave. You don't want nobody talking to you or nothing. No, she came and took her seat right back in the front, and then ended up talking to him back and forth, making, jokes and stuff. And he said she's really funny. But then
and then the crowd got involved too.
And then an asshole had said, hey, whatever the lady's name is, do the carpet match the drapes? And then so she turned around and said, well, I have hardwood floors. And then everybody started laughing. Everybody started laughing. So he said, I knew that she was funny. So they ended up having a friendship. And the whole premise of his conversation about this is that it doesn't matter if somebody is transgender, LBGTQ, BS, whatever it is. It is the person. It is the relationship that he had with that person. He threw in a lot of jokes because he said the transgender lady went to go hug him. He said, hey, don't forget, I'm anti whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't try to hug me. But he had a friendship with that lady. And the LGBT whatever Q situation did not like her because of that. And they started nagging and saying stuff to her to the point where she killed herself.
And she had a daughter. So you guys sitting up, what he said, y'all need to stop punching up at me. And but when I punch down at you, it's a problem. So y'all had your own transgender person that y'all drove to killing herself. Not Dave Chappelle. Y'all did that. Your people did that. Your community
did that. But yet you're sitting here like, oh my God, he's saying things that's making people that's going to do something to us. There's nothing in that show that he said, go after the transgender people. Go do this. He did not say any of that at all. Mm-hmm. At all. So I found that very interesting. And when I heard that story, I was like, damn, I said, so what the fuck is wrong with these people? Like, what is the problem? What did he say? It's nothing that I have read. And if anybody want to send me anything, that'll be fine. But it's nothing that I read that they say, that Dave Chappelle said on his show that was so out there. I still don't get it. I don't know what it is. I don't know.
I don't either. And you know what? And they don't either.
No. They just, because he's talking about transgenders in every single stand-up that he has had for the past couple of recent years, y'all just want to jump on it and just like nag at it the whole time. And I don't get it. I really don't get it, but I'm glad Dave Chappelle, like he said that he was open to have a conversation with them. He said nobody has contacted him, even though they're saying that they did. They invited him to have a dialogue, but he's not interested. He's like, no, that's not. Nobody. His camp is saying that nobody reached out to him. So,
and he wouldn't lie about that.
Yeah, for what?
You know, he wouldn't lie about that.
For what? Like his whole. If just go back to the very end of the show, that was the whole thing. He was just like, we have to respect each other. Just as people. Not because you're trans. Not because you're a lesbian. Not because you're transgender. Not because you are queer. Not just because... No, because you are a person first. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's how he treated that lady. It was they had an interest, which was comedy. Mm-hmm. And he treated her like a person, not like a transgender person, because she's transgender, I'm going to do this. No, he treated her like that because they had a common interest and as a person. Period. That's it. You don't have to add nothing else to that. Mm-mm. Nothing else to it. And so he said he's put money away for her daughter, and he said that he hopes, he prays that he is still alive when she turns 18, so that he can hand it to her. What can you say? Like, what? Out of everything that he has ever said, like, after that had went off, you would have been like, okay, maybe I'm going a little overboard with it. It's jokes. It's not. He's not saying kill all people that have letters. All these letters. No, he's not saying that.
He said nothing of the sort.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. So, I guess the saga continues. We'll see what happens next.
I mean, it's just like they come at you like these people, off with their heads.
Yeah.
And they're running after you. Off with your heads.
Off with your heads. You talked about us and come on.
He mentioned us. Oh my God, he said this word. Oh my God. They don't even know the whole context of the conversation or anything. It's just that he mentioned, trans or LBGT, whatever.
Right.
And they're just like, pull out the swords. They're going after him, these little people, and they're just like, off with his head.
Right.
And it's just like, did you guys even hear the thing?
Right. No, they didn't. Every
time somebody says something, or every time somebody asks a question, or every time somebody disagrees with them, they're like, cancel. And it's just like, off with their heads. Can y'all relax a minute? What's the problem?
Don't freaking listen to it. Don't watch it. If it's something that you don't like, don't listen to it. It's just that simple. If it's something that that Dave is going to talk about, y'all. So, if you don't like it, then don't listen to it. You don't have to even listen to it at all. You can change the channel. They want to have, one of their demands is that they want all the imagery of Dave Chappelle immediately removed from Netflix offices, including murals, photos, and room names. And then they also want for them to put a disclaimer, like if they're going to keep it up, put the disclaimer before the closer saying it contains transphobic language, misogyny, homophobia, and hate speech, among other demands. That this is that's taking it too. I don't know. I'm done with y'all. I can't. That's not even.
What's going to happen pretty soon? People are going to say to them, "Get out of my face with that."
Right.
I don't want to hear it because they too hyped up on it. That shit gonna die down, and ain't nobody gonna look at you guys, ain't nobody gonna say nothing to you guys, and you guys gonna be dying for attention, and everybody just gonna swat you away and say, go on with that.
Get on.
We don't want to hear that.
Yeah, 100%. So, it is what it is. Y'all get a life, do what you gotta do.
And you know, but they can take down the posters, they can take down all that. Y'all need to understand, they got his check.
No.
He made his contractual
right
agreement is
with
complete.
Netflix. Yeah,
that was it. The closer. Okay.
The closer means he's done. It's finished. Bye. He said this last one.
His contractual obligations have been met.
Yep.
That man got his check.
Yep.
Y'all leave that man alone.
He ain't thinking. He is not thinking about y'all. He got paid.
Y'all leave that man alone. The reason that he haven't had a chance to meet with you yet, because he was on his way to the bank.
Yeah, okay.
When he get back, he'll schedule something.
He'll schedule something. He gonna, you know what he gonna say? He gonna say, thank you for all the advertising that you guys provided me for my show, The Closer. That's why it's number one right now. Because you guys had so much to say about it, and I didn't even need to run a commercial about it, because he didn't. I didn't see no commercial about this. I heard it because they was complaining. That's how I heard about it.
And listen, y'all out there doing all that, they can replace y'all. Your demands?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Really? Mm-mm.
Go work somewhere else.
Go work somewhere else. I'm going to share something with you. Kellogg, the company, they're striking right now.
For what?
More money, better pension packages, and things like that. Honey, they out there, Kellogg Company, girls start posting all their jobs.
You are replaceable.
It said to them, deuces.
Bye. 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 Do you know how many people...
What you won't do, somebody will.
Yeah.
Period.
Bye. You don't need to protest. You can just leave. Bye.
Just leave. Just leave. And I mean, you know, so they're out there picketing and got their signs and everything. But look, you got other people coming in. Oh, I'm coming for my interview.
Okay.
You know.
Excuse me. So
Netflix, this is a business. Dave is making them money, making payday.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys not doing nothing but helping Netflix right now. You know, so what makes you think that Netflix is going to say, oh, yeah, you guys are right. Okay. Like you guys are the majority.
Right. It's not happening.
Stop?
It's not happening. It's not happening.
It's not happening.
It's not happening. So, Dave, keep doing what you're doing. And y'all keep doing what you do. Whatever. It don't matter. It don't even matter. So the Super Bowl is going to be in Los Angeles and Inglewood next year. And Inglewood up to no good. And it says that it's reported that from the Shade Room again, to bring $477 million to the Los Angeles County economy.
And what we gonna do with it?
Now, please do something.
What y'all gonna do with it?
It said that they will have they will have approximately 2,200 to 4,700 new jobs. They'll see the local tax revenue of $12 million to $22 million. Please do something good with the money, y'all. I'm really happy to see that it is going to be out here. Let's see, with the potential $52 million stimulus for the total Inglewood economy purchases, jobs, and businesses the Super Bowl week. This report paints an encouraging portrait of what those economic impacts could look like for Inglewood. Now, I'm happy to see that, and for the mom and pop shops, because Inglewood had a lot of mom and pop shops, but because of the stadium and all of this other stuff that's built over there, they lost a lot of those because they ended up increasing the rents on the mom and pops, and they couldn't stay there. And then now they've created, like, I haven't even been on Market Street. I used to be on Market Street like every weekend.
I used to go way down there on Market Street and get tickets.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah.
I used to be there all the time. And I heard that they just it's being done, redid Market Street. So I'm going to have to take a drive over there and see.
Oh, yeah, we're going to have to go down there.
Yeah.
I used to go to church right over there.
I
used to go to Bam Crawford's church over there.
Okay. Yeah, so I need to go and patronize Market Street and Inglewood, and I'm happy. I'm happy that there'll be some income coming in over there, and the mom and pop shops that did survive, and even the new black owned shops that are over there. I will really love to see them make like all the money they can during the Super Bowl. That'll be great.
That'd be really nice.
Yep.
And I hope them old dirty politicians don't be pocketing all that money and stuff like that and give the community a chance to make some of that money. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
And be fair about, the hiring processes and things like that. And yeah, you guys are going to create all these jobs and stuff like that. But what's going to happen after Super Bowl?
Right. I hope that y'all keep those jobs. I'm sure.
You know what I'm saying? If they're still available.
Yeah.
You guys may be just talking, we're going to have all these jobs. Okay, well, are they temporary jobs or are they regular?
Right. You're going to have some permanents and some regular.
So tell the truth.
Right.
Tell the truth.
Be upfront with
it.
Yep. Be upfront with it.
Be upfront. You're going to hire people about a month before Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. Okay, you guys will be training these people and everything. With Super Bowl over, the week after, they clean up and everything, and then you're going to let them go.
Right. And if that's what you're going to do, If that's what you're going to do, then be upfront. Be transparent about it, please.
Right. Now the hotel, the hospitality industry is going to make a killing. A killing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? A killing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The food, restaurants, girls, over.
Oh, yeah. Everybody needs to get on their game that's around there, please.
Girl, it's going to be a beautiful thing for those businesses.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I'm happy for them.
Right.
The soul food joints, y'all better get it together.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Y'all better get it together because I'm telling you. Who's playing in the Super Bowl? We know? Do we know yet?
No, we don't know yet.
We don't know yet. Girl,
yeah.
I better get them soul food restaurants together.
Yep, you better get them together and be ready.
Be ready.
Don't be having people waiting a long ass time. Don't do it.
Look, Margot, put your orders in now.
Please.
Have that freezer packed.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Make sure everybody in there is vaccinated. Make sure you get some really nice uniforms.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Nice and clean, and would they be like, I went there, was beautiful.
Whatever you got to do, because you know what? Them soul food restaurants, girl, we put up with a whole bunch of shit coming out I mean, we deal with the flies, the back door open, the guy back there smoking weed.
Yep. A lot. So we need y'all to straighten up for the people.
Y'all straighten out. We can rent a company.
Oh my God, company.
Some screens on them windows. Close that back door. Mop that floor. Clean them windowsills. Wash them windows. You know what I mean? Get some fresh uniforms. Throw them stained, torn up uniforms away.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Oh, Jesus.
We're about to have company, so clean up. And then you want them to be like, yes, we went to Inglewood, we went to the good soul food place we had, blah, 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 blah. They looked like do, and it was great. Yeah.
Exactly.
Not how y'all do us on the regular. We used to y'all. We used to the grease stains in the weed smoke and all. We used to that.
Girl, crazy.
You was talking about the remains that was found in Denver, Colorado of that guy.
Gabby dude. We talked about Gabby.
Mm-hmm.
Gabby was in the news for 3 weeks straight. I was so tired of Gabby.
Yeah.
But yeah, Gabby's dude, Brian, they found some remains, and I think it was in Colorado or something. And what they did was, I heard yesterday they found the remains. Today I heard that they were able to, I guess, through dental work,
Mm.
um, figure out that it was him. I'm like, damn, that was a quick turnaround time.
Uh-huh.
You know, they can do something quick when they want to.
Right.
You know what I mean? But here's the thing. Anybody else, we're looking at 2 weeks to a month.
Mm-hmm.
And how did they do that so damn fast?
Right.
Just like we saw Gabby's face plastered
All over the place. Yeah.
the television, I mean, for weeks on end.
Yes.
I'm just like, is that Biden's niece or something?
Right.
You know, and then now they find old boy, you know, with his notebook and something else.
Mm-hmm.
It was just so dramatic, you know. And they ain't got the man's dental records and everything, child. I'm just like, okay.
Yep. They do what they want to do.
When they want to.
When they want to. Yep. Yep.
So now both of them did.
Yep. Both of them are dead. He knew they was coming after him.
He knew it, and there was nothing he could say.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing he could say.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, we got a, speaking of food, salmonella outbreak on imported onions.
Ooh.
It's like, can we get a break on that shit?
Right.
It's just like, you know, the food prices are going, you know, they're so high. They skyrocket over.
They are so
and
high.
now you're going to tell us about some onions. And they know we cook with onions all the time.
All the time. Everything got onion in it.
You know, if we making a hamburger at home, we grilling the onions.
I'll make some eggs. I want some grilled onions on there.
You know, stuff like that. And it's just like, what is the problem?
Mm-hmm.
How does that happen?
Right.
And here we go. And did you hear the whole thing about the turkey? They was having a problem with the turkey.
Don't say they having a problem with the turkey.
I'm sick of you guys. Here we go with this BS.
Stop.
You know, I'm sick of y'all.
Yeah, stop it.
Damn it, man. You guys, you know, this media, I think they just do this to us all the time.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
They just do it to us all the time.
I can't. Okay, now I can't eat no onion. Okay. Or turkey.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I also heard, too, that a 10-year-old black girl in Hawaii, she was getting bullied at school, and she had drew a picture. And they said the picture was kind of threatening or whatever. She drew a picture of her bullies. And a parent had seen it and called the police. Police came to the school. The school didn't call the police. The parent did.
How do you call a police over a picture? But okay.
And the police came in there and put that girl in handcuffs and took her to the police station. 10 years old, over a picture.
That's crazy.
Over a picture.
That doesn't make any sense.
How many times have we seen swastikas?
All kind of dumbass people.
Ain't it all over the place?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just, I mean, defacing statues.
Yeah.
All that kind of stuff. Ain't nobody been arrested.
Mm-hmm.
All them Karens out there spitting in your face, telling you where you don't belong, this and that and the third. Ain't nobody got no handcuffs.
Nope.
Nobody got to ride in the backseat of the police car.
Nope.
Listen, you guys need to do some real police work and leave them goddamn kids alone.
A 10-year-old.
A 10-year-old. A 10-year-old. And that mother with her bullying ass kid.
Yep.
Girl, look. Ain't no way in the world. I had read that this reader had said, when I got through with them, that school would be named after my daughter.
Okay.
And
I know that's right.
I wouldn't, and what happened was that family ended up moving away.
Yeah, I bet.
But, honey, and nowhere in the world, I would fight that till I couldn't fight no more. And I would have to sue them.
Yeah.
We going for it. Because, you know, why do they keep picking on the kids? You guys not doing nothing about the bullies.
Right.
Or anything like that. But you guys will be the first to put black kids in police cars, take them to jail, take them away from their parents, put them in handcuffs and everything. We only see that happen to kids of color.
Yep.
Why is that? You mean to tell me that the police officers couldn't think, well, this is not making sense. This is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
This is wrong. You mean to tell me that the principal wasn't in the school to say, oh, no, you can't do this.
Right.
We have to call the parents.
We need to call our
what
parents.
Are you doing?
Yes.
How does things like this get this far out of hand?
Mm-hmm.
I want to know.
Yep. Because if it was the other way around, it would have been no way that they would have went and picked up that white kid because the black kid said, oh, she didn't drew a picture of me and I don't like the way that it looked. And then the black parent would have went over there and said, oh, police, can you go arrest this white kid because they drew a picture of my kid and I don't like the way it looked. Do you really think that the police is going to go do any of that? No.
Nope. He wasn't going to do it to the white kid. He wasn't going to do it to the Hawaiian kid. He wasn't going to do it to the Filipino kid. He wasn't going to do it to none of them.
Nope.
Period.
Not at all.
Not at all.
That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
And they wonder why we got a chip on our shoulder, or why do you guys feel that way?
Right.
We don't, we're not privileged, and what do you guys want from us? You don't see shit.
Right. You'll see nothing wrong.
What are you living under?
Nothing wrong, right?
Nothing's wrong with that picture right there, dude.
Right.
You're so used to it that you're so blind to it. You're not ignorant to it. You see it, but it just doesn't bother you because that's what you've been seeing for so long that you just turn your head. Oh, okay, that's just what happens around here. That's all.
Right.
And you go on about your business because it ain't you and your family.
Right. Oh, that's normal. They didn't see their family, friends, or whatever get arrested. It's okay. They'll get over it. No, they won't get over it. They won't get over it. I'm looking at this. It's the end of that story. It says black children being handcuffed and arrested by police for behaving like children. They had a 5-year-old at a school in Washington, D.C. was handcuffed, placed in a cop car, and screamed at by officers in January 2020. A 9-year-old girl in Rochester, New York, was pepper sprayed, cuffed, and told to stop acting like a child in January of 2021. And a 6-year-old girl was arrested in Florida classroom for throwing a tantrum in 2019. Arrested. All these kids were arrested. 5, 9, and 6. That's crazy. And it's no reason why they should be arrested. There's some people, grown ass folks, that we know that need to be arrested, and y'all won't slap no cuffs on them for nothing.
For nothing. Listen, and when I was in school, I don't ever remember seeing a cop call.
Not at all. Nope. Not at my school. No way. No way. Trying to scare people.
It's like that, kids would be sitting there on that long bench in the office.
Right, exactly. That was the police right there. Gotta see the principal. You go into the dean's office.
That was it.
Right.
You sitting there in that long bench, that long cold bench, and you see all those secretaries over there typing up and talking on the phone. Principal's office down the hall, and you just sitting there just waiting, trying to figure out what your punishment gonna be, or what the counselor or what the principal gonna say to you. Girl.
Yeah.
But the police?
No, never. It's not coming to the school. Not coming to the school. So Courtney,
I would actually sue the parent, and I would sue the school. I would sue the school. I would sue the parent.
Yep. For putting my baby through all of that. Yep. Kardashian and Travis got engaged over this week. This week they got engaged. Okay, here's it. And his ex-wife, Shauna Moakler, got something to say. She's like all up in arms. She then took all the pictures off of Instagram that had him in it with her kids. It's just like, what? Their kids, yes. What is wrong with you? Like, what? What's the problem? What is the problem? Like, he can't be in a relationship?
Oh, you want to argue?
Oh, you want to argue? I ain't arguing with you. That's what he said.
I mean, she got to do right.
Yeah.
And like you said, they haven't been together in a while.
A long time. They were married in 2000. Let me see. Where did it say? 2004.
Wow.
To 2006. And then they got back together for a brief moment in 2009. But split for good shortly after that. It's 2021. What? What are you talking about? Like, I don't understand. They got 2 kids. One is freaking 15 and 18. And she's trying to say that Courtney is getting in the way of the relationship with his kids. Those are grown ass kids. If they want a relationship with their father, they know how to make their way to their father.
Listen,
they got cell phones and everything.
Daddy wanted to be bothered,
right?
Okay.
Leave me alone.
Listen, them kids got cell phones.
They got cell phones. Come on, them ain't no little bitty kids. I was like, let me see how old her kids are. They're not kids. Those are teenagers about to be grown folks.
And Courtney's kids be hanging out with him. They be in pictures on the boats and everything with him.
That's what she mad about, because they see her kids with him and this making his kids jealous, or what is it? You saying something like, it's just like, girl, if you don't get a life somewhere. And they say Scott Disick haven't said nothing. It ain't nothing that he could say. He's been dating all around the world with women.
You know what? Let me tell you something. Another man's trash is another man's trash.
Exactly.
Scott had that girl. They had how many kids? 3 kids.
3 kids.
He did not marry that girl. He didn't do nothing. No. All he wanted was that little fame being on that Kardashian show.
That's it.
Honey, as soon as he got tired, he stepped out of that, was dating everybody under the sun, all the young chicks or whatever. Okay?
Yeah.
She wasn't the one that went and got boob job and faceless and, you know, all that, and the Brazilian butt lift and all that kind of stuff. She wasn't one to do all that.
Right.
She kind of stayed very, very natural, you know. And she's a very pretty lady.
She is.
And so the thing is, she just kind of like, you know, bided her time. She dated just a little bit or whatever. But Barker, he's like, oh no, baby, and he put a ring on it.
He did.
What did he? You were sleeping, boo.
Right.
You were sleeping. So I mean, I don't care how good you in with the family. I don't care about nothing like that. You know what I mean? What the fuck is she waiting on him for anyway?
Right.
She wasn't waiting on him. She got tired. She said, no, I'm going on with my life. He went on with his life.
Right.
We're not together. We're going to do our thing. And she did it. And it just so happened that somebody asked for her hand in marriage.
Yep. And she said yes. Mm-hmm.
She said yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So you know, nobody should be married. Why are you frozen?
I know. It went to a bad connection. It just said it was unstable. It was just...
Oh. I could just see you, but you were so still and you were frozen.
Sorry, y'all. We was having technical difficulties. But yeah. So, she was married to Oscar De La Hoya. She married Oscar De La Hoya. The girl shot him up. She married him. Leave him.
How did that last?
I don't think too long. I can't move my computer because we having a bad connection. I don't know what's going on here.
Oh.
It keeps stalling. But anyway, yeah, they did. They were married for. I'm about to look on my phone. Maybe my phone have a better connection. Yeah. So it is what it is. I'm gonna move it right along while we still connected. Kyrie Irving. So on your soapbox, Magic Johnson has something to say about unvaccinated folks.
Yeah, you know what? I just hate people to start throwing in their 2 cents. You know what I mean?
Right.
And everybody is not understanding. He just needs to get vaccinated, and it's the team, and he's setting examples for that. Listen, didn't nobody ask to be an example?
Right.
The man is good at playing basketball. He became a member of the NBA. He's playing ball. He has a life outside of the NBA. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And he's standing on what he believes about this vaccination. Okay, so it is what it is. Evidently, he's not going to put aside what he feels about this vaccination or this vaccine, I'm sorry, ahead, behind basketball and put basketball ahead of it. You know, I'm sorry that you guys just don't understand it, but really, who gives a damn?
Right.
He knows what's at stake, and he can walk away from it and not have a problem with it. So we shouldn't have a problem with that. We just move on. Okay, he's a bad boy. He got a lot of money. You know what I mean? So we just like, oh my God, dude. You know what? Let that man do what he wants to do.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and the bottom line is, he's not gonna put his life or his beliefs before basketball. Damn it. And there's nothing wrong with that as far as I'm concerned.
Right.
Yeah. You know, there's a balance here, you guys. I don't care how much money's on the table. Everybody goes so crazy over money. They'll sell out on anything.
Yeah.
This man is saying, no, I'm good. I'm cool. I'm not going to get it. And if that means you got to suspend me and I can't play this season, so be it.
Right.
So you know what? We got to respect that and shut the hell up.
Right there. Right there. Yep.
That's what we need to do.
Yep.
And we need to focus on these men over here trying to tell us that ain't nobody having no more abortions and stuff like that. That's what we need to be fighting right now.
That's what we need to be focusing on. Not if somebody getting a vaccination.
There's a whole bunch of other stuff that we could be taking this energy to. Magic, you didn't had your time, everything like that. You a businessman now or whatever. So go be a businessman somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And everybody that plays ball, everybody that entertains, everybody that acts, everybody that sings, they're not there for examples.
No.
You know what I mean? And we as parents ought to be teaching our kids and stuff like that. Quit putting those people on pedestals. They're human beings with a talent.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I mean? And they're making their money at that talent that they work so hard for. You know what I mean? It's just simple as that.
Yep.
You know, anybody set no examples?
No.
Shit. All the other stuff they be out there doing?
Right.
That's an example. Did you set any examples?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Is anybody else out there all that cheating in the basketball players and stuff like that? Is that setting any examples?
Right.
Everybody is not made to be an example for anybody.
Right.
You get your example at home in your parents. How about that? And your grandparents and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Not some entertainer or some basketball or football or baseball player. Shoot, look what happened to the baseball player.
Right.
You know, basketball players and stuff like that, they end up in divorce. They end up all over the place. Football players end up, beating up their wives and everything else. And elevators and just crazy stuff.
Right.
Going to jail and everything like that. What examples are you talking about, Mr. Johnson? What are you talking about? James Brown beat women?
Okay.
Rick James went to jail? You know what I mean? O.J. Simpson? What examples?
Right.
What are you talking about?
Right.
Man, go on with that. Ain't nobody trying to hear all that. Ain't nobody trying to hear all of that. You know, and none of you guys set any examples for me. I'm not looking for you to. You know, I'm just not, and I'm not going to listen to you first of all because we on two different levels. You know what I mean? You don't understand the way I live, and I damn sure don't understand how you live. You know what I mean?
Right.
I may never reach that. You know what I mean? So I don't pretend to know.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't pretend to know, and I'm not looking up to you.
Right.
I'm happy for you, and I'm glad. Look at the brother, doing his thing, But that's it for me. That's it for me. And the thing is no one should want somebody to give up what their beliefs are for money.
Right.
That's what you call a sellout.
Exactly.
What? Oh, I'm gonna go sell my soul?
Right.
For money? Man, y'all don't give a damn about me anyway? Man, come on.
Right.
And you know what? And other players need to shut up and stop trying to trying to force them to do that and speak bad of them.
Right.
Well, you said and speaking badly of your brother.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Shit. It's just like I can't. I can't. I don't even understand that. Sometimes they get on my nerves. Okay.
Yeah. I'm with you on that.
You guys as role models at all. Trust me.
Right.
So what else you got over there, kiddo?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Because my picture is moving like on slow motion, so I didn't know if you could hear me. Oh, see, now you froze. But you can hear me. Okay, there you go. You came back in. I just have a little bit of a rant, which I don't hear the dumbass dog barking right now. But my rant was about...
He did quiet down, didn't he?
He did.
Okay.
He's probably in the house right now. They probably put him outside. As soon as he start acting crazy, they put him out. They put him outside. So the dog over here, people. This is my rant. If you have a dog and you live in a community like a apartment building, you need to keep your dog in your home, and especially if you know you have a dog that barks a lot. Don't put your dog outside because they bark a lot, and we don't have a dog. I don't have pets, and neither do most of the people here. We don't want to hear your loud ass barking dog for hours on end, yelping. I could barely think. I couldn't even think. I couldn't hear myself because the dog is barking. Y'all need to get your dogs under control. I just can't. I'm not a dog person, but I don't have nothing against people who have dogs. But take care of your dog and don't make your dog my dog. Like, if I wanted a dog, I would have a dog.
Right.
It's ridiculous. So
right. Exactly. And sometimes, when I come home, Rasta runs to the door and he just starts barking and he's jumping on me, he's barking. I say, calm down. Because I do think about the people next door where they have a dog. But, downstairs, you know what I mean? Stop all that barking, you know what I mean? But he's happy to see me.
And that's a greet. The dog is gonna greet you and bark and he's happy to see you. But a yelper that's just yelping over here like he crazy, that's not good. I don't like that. I don't like no yelper. You frozen. I hope y'all can hear us, because now Mary is frozen on the screen. And I don't know if she can hear me or not. Mary, can you hear me? No, I don't think she can. And if she can, then I'm just going to cut it short because I have a bad connection over here. So thank you guys for listening to the Just Being Me podcast. Yes, she logged out. We reached the end of the show anyway, so thank you. We will be back next week. And we'll see you then. Or you'll hear from us then. Alright. Bye.